Namaste. Today we will learn about the triangle that is formed on the sun mount, and this triangle, what does it signify? What actually are the results of this triangle, and what are the conditions under which this triangle can give results? So the first thing which we will go about is to understand how this triangle is formed, and that is important for us to know how it is formed. Okay, and then we will go into its characteristics and the other features. Now, as you all know that the sun mount is this one, isn't it, which is on the sun finger. So we have to look at a particular specific formation which we will see is found in the hands of many rich people. I'm not saying that all the rich people have this, but many those people who have this formation are super rich. Okay, that I have observed in many palms. So assume that this is your sun line. Okay, now sun line could be straight, sun line could be like this, sun line also could be hanging like this. It may not touch this part, the heart line, it may not touch the heart line, it doesn't matter. But as long as the sun line is clear, suppose let's say in this case the sun line is straight like this, it is touching the heart line. And if there is any other line from the heart line that tries to go towards the mount of Saturn, that is towards the Saturn finger, and if there is any other line from the heart line that goes and touches this sun line, now you can see that there is this triangle that is made here. Let me again do this. This is the triangle I am talking about. This is the little triangle which I was mentioning. You can see that this triangle has a base on the sun line. Base on the sun line. It is based means it is fixed on the sun line. Second thing, you can see that this triangle actually points towards the Jupiter mount. Correct. So these are the characteristics of this triangle. Now what does this triangle do? This triangle is an excellent formation for money, for name and fame and reputation also, and for recognition. There are many people who get a lot of fame, but they may not get that much money, but they have a name or a reputation in the society. You can see famous doctors, or people who have lawyers, or millionaires, people who have a lot of money as well, businessmen, well established entrepreneurs. Many of them have this formation, and it is very and it's very auspicious. Right, now this is just the first part of it. Let us go slightly deep into this triangle again, because the short video I can't explain that many details. So suppose if the triangle, if this sun line is only 3/4 and it doesn't touch the heart line, and if there is a line that comes, and if there is a line that goes like this, even this is auspicious. The only problem is that it is hanging. So maybe person may have to suffer, or may have to struggle until the age of 34 or 33, 34, depending on the length. How much is this gap, that we have to see. Okay, so the person might have to struggle in career, or struggle to get name and fame until the age of 33, 34. Okay, now what are the conditions in which this triangle becomes ineffective? That also we should know. Now you can see the most of the people don't know how to give pictures. Now look at this palm picture, it's so clear. I'm sure you can observe these ridges here, like the skin folds. Yeah, these skin folds, these are very important. Now whenever on the sun mount, if you see if you see an island that is formed, island is formed like this with the skin mounts. It's not a fish, it's an island. This island is inauspicious, so it will reduce or destroy the effects of this triangle. So what we have to see is there should be no island on formed by the skin folds. Second, we have to observe the Shani Rekha. Now this is the Shani Rekha. This is the Shani Rekha. Shani Rekha should not have too many cuts. Like in this palm there are cuts, you should not have many cuts, or the Shani Rekha should not be weakened at any point, and then again it is bifurcated into two, or like it has got a island on it, or it bends, it in fact has a wavy nature. Anything like this can destroy the effects of this triangle. This is important. Also, we should note that this is a Shukra mount, the mount of Venus. Mount of Venus must have money catching lines. Along with this, if the fate line is good and it has money catching lines, this person is going to earn millions. There is no doubt about it. And the third condition, and the most important condition, which people do not actually take into account, is that the left palm is also equally important. People think that the left palm is not important. It is very, very important. One has to observe it very carefully. Okay, so these are the things which one has to see when there is a formation like this, which I have explained just now. Thank you very much.